So I'm Lisa J. Dooley. I was a director, and we're a sketch comedy group, so the three of us do everything. The third one's not here, but this is Craig Lee Thomas.
Hey, how's it going? So we wrote the sketch together. Lisa directed it, and I'm in the sketch as well.
Basically, it's an action movie spoof on the idea of stealing someone's identity and how it's kind of not possible. You can't become someone else. So we have our 6'2" sketch member and our 5'4" female sketch member in the sketch, and they are each other. And that's sort of the idea.
Yeah, sort of like two secret agents break into a compound pursuing this guy. And he's like, be careful, this guy is a master of disguise. The presumption being that the master of disguise is going to impersonate the male secret agent. And of course, you know, spoiler alert, he impersonates the female secret agent very terribly. But the male secret agent is still, wait, I don't know which one it is. To which his partner goes, are you freaking kidding me? Really? Like, this is very obvious. So subvert that whole, like, Alias, sort of like all those TV shows that always happens. And you're like, really? You can't tell at all? So that was sort of the idea.
Yeah, but Craig did make a really good girl.
I do my best to,
so it worked out
squeeze
okay.
into that outfit. That was quite the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Questions?
Where are you guys from?
LA. We're an LA-based sketch group. We do most everything on Craig.com, Funny or Die. All of our sketches and shorts are online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is our second year at the festival. We were here last year, too, and had an amazing time, so we're really happy to be back.
Yeah.
Do you have day jobs in the film industry?
No, I'm a bartender. We fund all of our own sketches,
Yeah.
and you make a lot more money bartending.
I audition every once in a while. Like, I came a little late yesterday. Of course, like, I haven't gone out in weeks. And, of course, like, oh, we're so excited to go to Damn Short on Thursday. It's like, oh, I have two auditions in the morning. I haven't had an audition in a month, so I was in for a couple things yesterday, and then we drove here. So we're happy to still be here. But, yeah, just waiting tables and paying a lot of out-of-pocket tips for sketches, which we couldn't be happier doing. We have a really good time out in L.A. doing that.
How long have you all been at it?
Our sketch group has been together for now 2 years.
2 years?
I think it's been 2 years. We went to college together.
Yeah.
We did things before we started the sketch group together, but for 2 years we've been primarily writing together and producing together, and we're trying to do a sketch a month this year, which we'll see if that happens.
Something on Monday, hopefully, if the actors are not having conflicts, which, of course, as all the filmmakers in the room know, always and constantly happens.
Especially in LA.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So since this was a comedy, what was the most fun part of the shoot?
Probably trying to teach Kelly how to be a spy. I used to do stunts, so it was kind of difficult for me to be behind the camera this time, because I usually direct them, but I usually act in them as well. But I tried to teach Kelly how to move with a gun, and that was probably the funniest part of the sketch, because she just did not get it for like the longest time. But when she got it, it looked really good, and we have some really great shots of her moving around. And
I would also say, the female heroine runs into her doppelganger, and you think, oh, there's another girl. And the original idea was me in the wig and the outfit. We were going to fight together, shoot it from behind, figure out the angles to make it not obvious, because I'm so much bigger than this girl. And then Lisa was finally like, strip, give me your wig. I just like literally took off my little cat suit that I had. She threw it on. I sort of like stepped back, and she did the utility stunts for the fight between the girl, and the girl was actually her rather than me.
It just looked too ridiculous because he looked so much bigger than her that I was like, no, this isn't working.
Creature that did not look female at all, as you'll see very, very evidently in this film if you watch it tonight.
So the fights are me and Kelly, but it worked out okay.
And I'm shivering off camera in my underwear going, I really wish I had my costume back on. This is super awkward.
So who does your makeup and costumes, or?
Us. We do it all.
Yeah.
I mean, we have one friend who's a hairstylist who cuts our hair, but she doesn't show up on set and fix it. So we do that ourselves.
Yeah, we're, again, very lucky to have a lot of stuff. We shot it at the Art of Acting studio in L.A., which is sort of like the sister studio where I studied in New York when we lived in New York. So literally just one of my old friends from New York was like, just take the keys, be done by 2 a.m. because I want to go to bed. And we just had the run of this amazing sort of like theater complex. And he was literally like, I don't want any of the weirdos bothering you. You're locked in. Call me when you need to leave.
We're like,
hopefully you're wrapped by 2 because I got to come by and close the studio up. So we always have a lot of people helping us out, which is nice.
And what was your budget?
$250?
Yeah, $250, $300 probably. Most of that spent on pizza.
One of my friends just had a box of wigs, like a box of like every type of wig you could ever want. So we went through that and found one that worked for
a couple $8
Craig.
airsoft guns that completely were obliterated during filming.
I
just
destroyed
shattered
one.
you destroyed all the
So
guns in the
good.
sketch. It was awesome.
Yeah.
That's that.
Do you feel the experience made you a better woman?
I feel like I really got in touch with my feminine side, and I have been wearing the costume underneath my regular clothes since in the 11 months, which has been very slimming for me. So that's been good.
Probably more than we needed to know.
So sorry.